So welcome back to day 3 of action at the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships. More home interest in our next match, and it's Højmark Kjaersfeldt of Denmark up against Han Yue of China. Han Yue, the number 9 seed. Now this match is the 4th quarter of the women's singles draw, and in this section, the number 2 seed, Akane Yamaguchi, who is the 2-time defending world champion, just lost her world number 1 status. Yu Xiaomin and Gregoria Mariska Tunjun are on court right now. They're on court number 2. Number 8 seed Tunjun is a game up and 12-8 up to bring you right up to date with what's happening on court 2. Busanan Ongbangrangpan, back from injury woes. She's safely through to the 3rd round as well. But Højmark Kjaersfeldt in her 9th consecutive World Championships up against Han Yue of China. 9th consecutive World Championship, but never past the 2nd round. This is another 2nd round match for Højmark Kjaersfeldt. I was telling you that she won the gold medal at the European Games in Baku in Azerbaijan back in 2015. Was a bronze medalist 4 years after that in Minsk in Belarus, but lost earlier this year in the European Games quarter-final to Kirsty Gilmore. Han Yue in her 4th consecutive World Championships. Twice she's reached the quarter-final stage at the last 2 editions of the World Championships. In Huelva 2 years ago, she lost to her teammate Herbin Jiao, and then in Tokyo lost to An Se Young. And both times she's lost in the quarter-final, she's lost to a player that's then lost in the next round and ended up with bronze medals. So will Højmark Kjaersfeldt finally get past the 2nd round? It's a tall order because Han Yue, the number 9 seed and ranked number 9 in the world, and Højmark Kjaersfeldt at the moment down at 30. But this will be a 4th meeting between the 2 players, and Han Yue has won 2 of them, including the last, which was in the quarterfinal of that Thailand Masters 300 event. 21-13, 21-10 in 30 minutes. So that was pretty convincing in Bangkok. So Højmark Kjaersfeldt, 29 years of age now, born in Aarhus. Tall athletes. I've got her down at 175, and that's 5'9". Has been as high as 16 in the world, a total of 3 weeks across 2 different spells. And her best result so far this year was a semi-final in the Orléans Masters 300 events. Now, in the 1st round, she beat Wen Yushang of Canada, 21-10, 21-9 in just 30 minutes. Looked very much in control of that match. Han Yue is 24 years of age from Zhangzhou in southern Fujian province, and she's enjoying her 16th week in total at her career high of number 9. 10th consecutive week at her career high. 2 finals so far this year for Han Yue, winning the World University Games in Chengdu, beating Kim Gal-ram of Korea, and beaten in the final of the Thailand Masters. So her 1st round was, of course, a bye. As a seed, none of the seeds in 4 of the 5 disciplines. It's only men's singles where all seeds had to play in the 1st round. Our umpire for this one, Emmanuel Hebotsele from Botswana, and Fabio Beto from Italy is the service judge. So she's come into these World Championships fresh from a victory in the World University Games, so she must be full of confidence, Han Yue. Well, she's had some big results in her time, has Lina Kjaersfeldt. She's never won a World Tour title. She's been in a couple of finals, 2018 in Chinese Taipei, and the Spain Masters a year after that. Well, Lina Kjaersfeldt, of course, won the toss of the coin, chose that far side of the court, and then Han Yue chose to receive. So it's a win-win as far as Kjaersfeldt is concerned.
China. And on my left, Lin Højmark Kjaersfeldt, Denmark. Lin Højmark Kjaersfeldt to serve. Love all. Play.
So second round women's singles match gets underway with the number 9 seed Han Yue nearest to us against Denmark's very own Lina Kjaersfeldt. Just wide. Well, as a junior player, Lina Kjaersfeldt medalled in all 3 disciplines at European junior level. So she's a versatile player, Steen, but if you were to describe her single style or her qualities, what would you...
Super good qualities with the racket. Good shots, good eye for the game. The clear weak spot is the movement. That's what she's been working on for a long, long time. The legs to get to move faster. Playing conditions where the court is, virtually speaking, smaller, suits Lina Kjaersfeldt, where slow playing conditions where the court is big, not so much perhaps.
And as far as Han Yue is concerned, I mean, she's in the top 10 in the world and she's the 3rd ranked Chinese player. But she hasn't enjoyed the same sort of success as those ranked higher than her. Of course, Chen Yunfei, the Olympic champion. Hebing Zhao is twice a World Championship bronze medalist. What is it that she doesn't have that perhaps those other 2 Chinese players do have?
Yeah, I think she doesn't have that little extra like Hebing Zhao, who's got those really sharp deceptions and can attack as well. The tricky left-handed shots. She doesn't have the same variety in sort of her game plan as Chen Yunfei does. I think the worrying part for Han Yue is that Wang Jiyi, the Asian champion, former Asian champion, yeah, that's right. Now it's Tai Tzu Ying, that she's passed her, but I think we've seen that she slowly is coming of age, and it's actually interesting because when she lost the final of the World Junior Championship, it was against Gregoria Mariska Tunjung, and they've had sort of like similar paths forward. It's taking a little bit longer time. They don't have that spectacular single shots or attacking shots that can score them points, so they have to get a lot of experience playing the international circuit, build their strength. But she's super quick on her feet, Han Yue, and one of the things that must worry the Danes is that Kjaersfeldt lost in Thailand Masters, which was played in a super windy stadium where the court is relatively small, figuratively speaking.
Yeah, and by that we mean that because it's difficult to play accurately because of the drifty conditions, you have to give margin for error, and therefore you're not playing towards the line. So in essence, the court is smaller that you're having to play into, but it's not literally smaller.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, that's worrying that Kjaersfeldt lost that match in straight games.
Yeah, relatively easy straight games too. Where do you think this match is going to be won and lost from? Is it the control at the front of the court, or
that's going to be Kjaersfeldt's racket against the combined racket and legs of Han Yue? I think Kjaersfeldt will try and take control of the match. And if Han Yue is successful in countering enough times, then I think she will enjoy success. The lady in the picture here. Good shot.
Yeah, that's nice deception from Han Yue.
7-4.
And in case anybody is wondering, when Steen was talking about the World Junior Championships, Han Yue lost to Gregoria Mariska Tunjung in Yogyakarta in 2017.
Yeah. Super close match.
24-22 in the deciding game. It was a thriller.
Both players held match points, so basically you should evaluate the same way, but that's probably difficult when you're standing with the silver medal and looking up at the gold medal. Good shot.
Yeah, that's nice. That's where I feel Kjaersfeldt has got to try and stamp her authority. She was very early to the net there.
Yeah.
You watch her racket, she's coming from above the shuttle, so she's got the option. She could have pushed it. She chose to play the block, in essence a little net shot. If you come from underneath the shuttle, you can only lift or play a net shot.
That goes upwards, where the shuttle travels a longer time in the air, leaves longer time for your opponent to get to it.
Service over.
That's where
8-5.
the movement sort of takes Kjaersfeldt a little bit out of position, I feel. Lacking a few centimeters. See? The body position is a little bit awkward there.
Oh, that's delightful. What a super shot. She just sort of twisted that racket head at the last moment. Take a look at this. Look at that, isn't that just wonderful? Beautiful skill.
She reminds me a little bit about Chen Long's wife.
Yeah.
Wang Xixian.
Yeah, style of play.
In her shot action. Losing the Danish women's singles coach.
There, again.
Yeah.
I think the net's vital as far as Kjaersfeldt is concerned.
7-9.
Once again, coming from above the shuttle. That's excellent play from the Dane. Nice.
There's a taste of her own medicine there, Kjaersfeldt.
10,
A little
7.
deception from Han Yue.
Interval.
So it's a 4-point advantage for Han Yue here at the mid-game interval. And Nina Kjaersfeldt, an awful lot of work to do. That taking the shuttle at the net much later.
Når du har spillet det der, så husk nogle gange til at komme frem og flytte ham igen. Der kan du godt bruge hans forhånd.
Ja.
Der, hvor du skal passe på med forhånd, det er, når hun server, du bare går ind og smider den op. Der skal du blive med at have måske. Så når du ligger op i din forhånd, der kan du bruge det som temposkift, altså bruge det i hjørnet. Du har ikke rigtig brugt hendes forhånd.
Ja.
Så den kommer op og pludselig lige pludselig. Det er ikke bare så variation. Men det er vigtigt, den her måde at arbejde på, det er med at starte forfighter og blive i det.
Ja.
Få den hen over, han kommer frem og lukker af. Det er sådan noget, ikke?
Ja.
Play.
So as play resumes, Han Yue with a 4-point advantage at 11-7. The advice to Kjaersfeldt's team?
They were talking a lot about the forehand of Han Yue, the long forehand. And there were some situations where Kjaersfeldt should avoid playing there. I didn't catch when that was... Oh, that's landed in. And other occasions...
Sorry, patience.
No, other occasions where she definitely could use that forehand, and she hasn't used it so much as Rune Ulsing mentioned. So, for instance, from her own forehand, play an attacking clear towards Han Yue's forehand. I'm curious to see if she can control the drift with that shot.
One challenge remaining.
So that was plumb on the line.
7.
And only one challenge left for Nina Kjaersfeldt.
Good shot. Oy.
Well, there was a push down the deep forehand of Han Yue.
And the first shot was brilliant. I think it touched the tape. The second one looked like she was trying to push it again. Rune Ulsing saying stay in it.
Another one lands in. This is 5 straight points now to Han Yue.
7.
And this is very worrying for the home fans.
And there's a little bit of silence on the spectators stand here.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a gift. Error on the return of serve.
7.
Got to make your opponent play the shuttle. One of my early coaches always said that. If you're down, you've got to make your opponent play.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Tap towards the body. But that had been 6 straight points.
15.
And that might well be decisive in this opening game.
Yeah.
Yeah, good net shot. I think Kjaersfeldt's focus should be trying to get to the net first.
I think so too.
going out.
Yeah.
Service over. 16-9.
She's puzzled Kjaersfeldt. We can see when she walks in between the rallies, she's swinging by the coach's chair. It's a clear sign that you're looking for some kind of advice.
Wide.
17-9.
Yeah, Danish coaches looking uneasy in their coaching chairs.
Yeah, and it's a brilliant first game by Han Yue. She's been solid.
$18-9.
But we also have to say that that movement, defensive movement from Kjaersfeldt, that needs to be better. A clear and a drop shot, that should not be enough to outmaneuver her.
It's gone wrong. Yeah. Han Yue turns to her coaches and asks whether she should have played that net shot. And I think the answer is probably no, she shouldn't have. I think it was going wide.
Good retrieval. Oi.
Yeah, that's a lovely play from Kjaersfeldt. Probably the best rally she's played all match.
And variation from the net. So I'm in line with you there, Joe. She's got to get to the front court first, and that means I think she should sacrifice a little bit of the power when attacking. She has to go for placement because that's important in terms of being able to get to the front court first. Otherwise, there's too many options for Han Yue.
Pushed it long.
Service over. 19-11.
Oh, that's wild. So, 9 game point opportunities for the number 9 seed, Han Yue. Yeah, that's well saved. To the net first. Playing the tight spinning neck shot. Kjaersfeldt. Yeah. Another game point well saved.
13-20.
At this time. Third game point opportunity is converted by Han Yue. 21-13 in 18 minutes. And if Lena Kjaersfeldt is to please the home fan, she's going to have to do it the hard way, coming from a game deficit. But a very good and very solid opening game from Han Yue.
因为不能在场面上打发你的后场压住啊，然后这边 你看能吊出来最好，吊不出来下压软压啊，然后头顶对角反拍对角，这个是第1项是不容易出界的啊，大胆打也是一样，多偷他，你先勾他，不要让他上来勾你啊，最后就是节奏上面不要让他抢高点，往前抢高点，他抢高点肯定还是会接打啊，自己的速度节奏我比你快，没问题的，知道吗？啊，加油！
Ja, jeg tror bare, jeg tvivler på, om de så den i
Ja, okay, ja.
eller om de har den.
Ja, okay. Hvad hedder det? Så det her, når du får enkeltchancer nu her på den her side, husk at bruge en ekstra clear nogle gange. Så må du godt lige blive trykket ned igen. Du skal se, hvis du er god længde, ikke? Selvom du er højt på den. Så ned over hende en gang til.
Hvordan er 20 på det der angrebschance? Bare gå på den.
Ja.
Altså,
Så igen, når hun spiller med fart nedad, kan vi trykke noget henover hende, eller dreje hende, så er det også godt.
ja.
Men vi kommer ikke udenom de her rigtig hårde sejle, som skal neutralisere hende og komme ind i det igen.
Det ved jeg godt.
Det er det samme omkring serverne, som vi så inden.
Rigtig være ops på den der, når hun skærer ned i min forhånd, og ikke bare spille blødt tilbage, så hun får lov til at lave den her maskering. Det er så fucking svært at se den.
Ja, for dreje det, eller få det væk.
Ja. Ja.
Second game, love ball, play.
So 1 game to the good. The number 9 seed, Han Yue, looked very much in command of that opening game, 21-13 against Lina Kjaersfeldt. And the Danish coach, I mean, he probably had quite a lot to say there, Steen. Did you catch any of it?
I caught some of it, and he wants Lina to play the back court multiple times, play it over Han Yue. Lina said that she was doubting her attack a little bit, or quite some. And one of the solutions was to go for the body if she was still doubting it here.
Well, that was very interesting, that rally though, Steen, because there she went over to the back forehand corner of Han Yue for a 3rd time.
Exactly. And that's of course a corner that I think they would put a lot of pressure on. I would also expect Han Yue to be alert to it and try and cover it. Clever shot. I love that shot from Han Yue. That's what I call a neutralizing shot. That one. You're a little bit out of balance and you play a shot totally into the middle of the court. It's impossible to do a really, really good shot on that one. That's what we see Chen Yufei make as well. And Sejong utilizing it. Excellent neutralizing shot. If you play a drop shot, the opponent can play close. If you play clear, you can get attacked. You're coming from the back line yourself. And that's just not nice. I love these neutralizing shots from a singles player's perspective. Oi, she lost her footing.
Yeah. Partly by the disguise, I think, of the Dane. Komsa Lina. Come on, Lina. Yeah. I think she was just sent in the wrong direction.
Good service.
Missed it from wide, not thinking about the drift. Oh, that was going wide, you know. That backhand from Kjaersfeldt.
gone long. Good start from Kjaersfeldt here. Henry twice hasn't found the back line, and Kjaersfeldt has been able to dominate. Can use the full court more freely now, playing up against the lengthways drift.
This is a very good start from Kjaersfeldt.
And I would like to see her run even earlier after that, after this shot here. Immediately, it's got to go faster. The opponents will all try to move her, and if they don't, well, she can just stop and go back, play an overhead shot. Good deception. It's one of the, they talked about one deception in the service situation. I don't know if it was that one, but Lena said I almost can't see what she's doing. She's sent totally in the wrong direction there. We had a good term yesterday, Jill. Shock-absorbing legs, and
yeah,
and that's not the.
That was Unsay Young we were talking about, wasn't it?
Exactly, and that's not what Kjaersfeldt has, unfortunately for her. Good shot. Oh,
that's brilliant. What super control and play from Han Yue. And I think that was the third one to the deep backhand of Kjaersfeldt. Finds the line.
7-4.
Oof, only just. My goodness me. On the outside edge of the line, I think that caught. Well, the Danish fans now beginning to get involved, making their presence felt.
Great play.
Well, twice Denmark have had gold medalists in the women's singles at the World Championships. The very first World Championships in Malmö 46 years ago. Lena Koppin beat Gillian Jilks in the final. And then 24 years ago, Camilla Martin. Who could forget that? Oh, that came off the frame.
That's a lucky shot.
Service over, 5-8.
Were you coaching Camilla when she won gold? No. Before your coaching stint?
No, I was the assistant coach at that time.
Yeah. So you're part of the coaching team when she won?
Part of the coaching team, yeah.
Yeah.
Almost lost the first round back then to Ellen Angelina.
Yeah, she's having success with those pushes deep into the forehand corner of Han Yue.
9-5.
Yeah, that's a really, really good comeback here in the second game. And she was the one who chose ends, so I guess it was always part of the plan. It's just that sometimes plans doesn't work out the way you want them to.
Service over, 6-9.
Oh, good return.
Plays in.
Back in.
Wow.
Yeah, that looked as it left the racket as if it was going to go a long way out.
It was.
But the sideways drift played its part. Lovely deft exchange there.
Started way left of that line.
Nice. And to the mid-game interval with a 5-point advantage. Højmark Kjaersfeldt of Denmark. What a super backhand. Wonderful.
一定要把它打开。再一个就是说技术往前进往球出来。我接发球我们不要球，这个我反拍放一个就行，明白吗？就是让他要跑起来，然后呢，就是说他给你正手，你有点不敢往对角打，你怕界外，那就往中路打就没问题，知道吗？因为他全守在直线这一条等着你的球了啊，所以你现在主要是什么呢？大胆把球打到他正前方啊。第二。 就是说后场有球，一定要给上直线连贯，把投进去。反拍动作多一点，你正手动作太多了嘛。
So 11-6 the advantage for Højmark Kjaersfeldt. Løjgang urging his player during that coaching break. There's the push to the deep forehand corner again.
That's a super clear. And our Hanjue, I would start thinking about playing a bit more downwards and putting more deceptions on. Possibly varying the clear from the forehand as well to Kjaersfeldt's forehand side. That's going wide and long. Or what? Oh, just wide.
Well, what a contrast this second game. What a turnaround. Yeah, that's a nice slice cross court from Han Yue.
I think she's trying to increase the pace.
Yeah.
Han Yue. But needs to do it in control. So not so many of the high clears.
Beautiful. That's a super shot.
This is going to find variations there. That shot there from Han Yue. Kjaersfeldt is simply too strong in exploiting that reply. That doesn't have enough length. She's got to play cross.
I was going to say, I mean, it's a question of her getting to that deep forehand corner earlier, isn't it? And then she's got the options of variations on her shots.
Yeah, and then you want to, when you have the options, you want to play with variations and then hope that the opponent doesn't notice when you don't have any other options left than to play the straight one. But but still covers all the variations that you played previously. Oi.
Oh, my goodness, how did she get that back?
Shot.
Good rally. Really good rally. Beautiful.
Best rally of the match,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Definitely.
Where both players had the initiative, both players were defending at times. Great retrieval by Henry. That's a clever shot.
Longest rally as well.
Excellent.
Service over 59.
A little deception on it from Kjaersfeldt.
That's accurate.
Service
Right
over
onto the line.
10-15.
Nice short swing movement from Henry on that one.
Oh, challenge.
Annual challenge is called out.
Now, the drift was going to help it stay in. I wonder if it's just helped enough.
Sword wide. A super important phase in the match.
No, it was wide. Good call, line judge.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
You're translating what the coach is saying.
Service over
Were you?
16-10.
No. No, I couldn't hear.
Play.
But it's like Henry is about to make a move to get back into this second game. I think she should have left that one. Oi.
Brilliant backhand. That's the second time she's played a backhand cross court for a winner. That's an amazing shot.
17-10.
Fabulous. Oh, that's wild.
Service over 11-17. Twelve, 17. Line. Don't shoot the shuttle.
Yeah, the umpire not liking the way she returned the shuttle.
Play.
Felt it was perhaps aggressive or something. Not sure. Yeah, she's looking for that. Oh, that's called out.
Yeah.
Anyway, was waiting for that push down her forehand side.
She was.
18-12.
I think she would have liked to challenge that one, but she's already used one.
Yeah. No, it was long.
Way long.
Yeah, good defence. Alert, Han Yue.
13-18.
That's a gift at this stage of the game. Service error. It's the first service error, I think, of the entire match. Yeah. Disappointment obvious. Oh, my goodness. Repays the compliment. What on earth is going on? 2 service errors, 1 from each player, consecutively.
That's well played.
Yeah.
Good pace from Kjaersfeldt in this rally here, getting more confident.
20, game point 14.
Six game point opportunities. Only needed the one. 21-14, the response from Lena Kjaersfeldt.
21-14, 1 game on.
It is 1 game, all 40 minutes into the match, and still everything to play for.
Skal den hurtigt nedad? Eller også smækker du den helt over i den anden side, men op over den, ikke? Og så er det det der med, okay, så er det en arbejde. Og det der med, at den der clear, har, den kommer selvfølgelig mere i spil nu. Det er en løsning, du har nu med bare hele tiden at dreje den over. Den er fint.
Ja.
Så bare indstille på, at det bliver hårdere arbejde. Skør den 4 gange nu. Ja. Hvad hedder det? Så det er vigtigt, at du tør til hele tiden igen nogle gange også. Så det ikke kun er bløde hernede fra. Du er nødt til nogle gange, så er du nødt til at presse igen, og så komme frem. Så kan hun altså ikke blive, når du ligger og skærer den i hendes hår. Det skal ikke være den helt hårde. Den skal bare lige skæres ned foran.
球的，我进去，大家肯定全是主动嘛，对不对？所以就存在这一个啊，就是你在想什么就打什么啊，然后这边还是利用好风向，他肯定也是，但是你看你打完你还是回抢的，我打完我不动，啊，对不对？他看你抓2个，他会犹豫，明白吗？啊，所以希望你自己打比较好啊，你别说啊，相信自己打好啊。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, it was a magnificent turnaround in the second game by Lena Kjaersfeldt.
Love ball. Play.
One of the question marks in my mind is to whether Kjaersfeldt can use the back of the court in the first half of this deciding game, the same way as she was using the back of the court in the second game.
Yeah, and that was something that Rune Olsing alluded to in the coaching. He says you cannot be too scared. Once in a while, you have to play pressure back at Han Yue. Boy,
Yeah.
that's a beauty.
That's a lovely shot.
1 all.
Even though it was a forehand return, she held it really, really long. That's what's a little bit more difficult, to put deception on the forehand returns.
She was late onto that. Wasn't punished by Han Yue. Oh, that's a great net shot by the Chinese player. My goodness me.
And if we get to see this rally again, we can see that Kjaersfeldt is, on a number of occasions, covering the back court instead of covering the front court, where Han Yue is actually playing it here. But that's clever play by the Chinese, because, I mean, you know when you're Kjaersfeldt that, okay, your opponent can play the back court more freely, so I'm going to cover it. You just have to sort of like almost be violent with your own brain and say, I need to cover the front court, because that's where the quick shots come.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have so much time. If she plays the back court, then I have to work like a maniac. But really clever by Han Yue here in the opening stages. So now I think I would, if I were her.
That's an accurate smash too.
Yeah. So. Oy.
Service over. 2-3.
That's just wide.
Service over. 4-2.
Yeah, a little jump up and down on the spot.
Yeah.
That's probably to get rid of nerves, I think.
She senses that there's possibilities in this match here.
Oh, that was going wide. Good rally again. It's a pity. Slightly off balance when she played that. Wasn't really behind the shuttle, Kjaersfeldt.
I have to give credit to Han Yue. She's mixing it up really well here in the opening stages of the third game. Excellent.
6-2.
Loose return from Kjaersfeldt.
Oh, that's a lovely clear.
7.
She left several in the opening game, didn't she, that landed in Kjaersfeldt.
Service over. 3-7.
Called over, didn't it?
Good play by Han Yue, putting it below the tape.
3.
Good net shot. Forces the short lift. Yeah, and follows up well. And the home fans enjoyed that one.
Change. Service over. 4-8.
I think Han Yue is a little bit nervous.
I think so too. She senses there's a possibility of turning with a good lead, but if you start thinking that way, you put too much pressure on yourself most of the times. Good shot.
That time the judgment at the back of the court was sound from the Dane. Nice block across court. Yeah, she's making Han Yue twist and turn now, playing her down her backhand side, then forehand, then pushing her to the backhand again.
And she's working really hard, and that's what Rune Ulsing said. Got to work really, really hard here in the first part. It also goes for the second part, for that matter.
Yeah, that's sort of a half smash, isn't it? Very effective. All about placement rather than power.
Excellent. Works for Kjaersfeldt as well to put it below tape.
8-9.
Around the white line.
Just 1 point in it now. Oh my goodness, the net cord followed by a net cord. Yeah, the lift from Kjaersfeldt was woefully short.
10-8.
And it got what it deserved. Here's the net cord, then the net cord on the net shot reply. Good rally. Oh,
brilliant.
Yeah. Threaded it down the line, and it means that the number 9 seed, Han Yue, has the advantage, a 3-point advantage at the change of ends in this third and deciding game.
Det er altså vigtigt for spillere. Du skal bruge den bagbane, men det skal henover, så banen bliver stor. Stadig tryk på det. Godt og måde, men kunne presse den op over. Og så ved vi godt, selvfølgelig er hun klar, og nu vil vi gerne bruge det i hjørnet. Så vi skal huske de der variationer. Jeg bruger den i stiklet, den er op og dreje den en gang.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Fast. Det her fokus her.
11-8. Play.
So 11-8 the advantage to the seeded Han Yue.
Good shot.
Service over. 9-11.
Anything extra from the coach that we've not heard before?
Only the thing that they are alert that Han Yue, of course, is in on what Kjaersfeldt is trying to do, so she's covering that corner as well. So variation is even more important than in the second game.
Luo Yigang.
Two super important rallies coming up now in terms of the scoreboard.
Oh, when it was a miss hit, she snatched at that. Was coming back. Oof. Thought it was going to come back in.
14-9.
Well, she's opened up a healthy cushion now, Han Yue.
Exactly.
5-point advantage. And it's happened pretty much in a blink of an eye.
Service over. 10-14.
That could be costly, you know.
15-10.
Error on the block there from Lena Kjaersfeldt. I just sensed, Dean, that she needed a little run of points.
Yeah, I agree. That's the situation when you're trailing with 3 points after the interval, that you can't really afford the opponent to win 3 out of 4 immediately after. Then you're falling a lot behind, and it becomes mentally tough.
Another wonderful backhand from Lena Kjaersfeldt.
11-15.
It's 3 or 4 she's played from this position. Cross court for the outright winner. But also you want to say to your opponents when you've changed end, it's almost like saying, I'm down the end that I want to be now.
Yes.
I'm going to start pumping that deep forehand corner. I'm going to take control of the front. You know, it's sort of stamping your authority on. Oof. Mighty close. Called out.
12-15.
Three of the last 4 points is a good start from Kjaersfeldt's point of view to try and get back level and then get in front. Oh, another error on the net shot.
Service over. 16-12.
Try to play it a little bit upwards to get it really, really close.
Oh, that's such an acute angle.
17.
Yeah, no wonder he's happy. Perfect placement.
She's taking her chances, Han Yue, when the opportunity is there.
Opened up that 5-point cushion again. Yeah. That straight smash, well, a moment ago it was an outright winner. This time, still too good to get a return from Kjaersfeldt. At least she got her racket to it. And that time is running out for the Dane. Oh, that's gone wide. That's a gift. 2 points needed for Han Yue to reach her 4th consecutive third round in her 4th World Championships. Well taken.
Service over 13-19.
Yeah. The courage and commitment to go forward. Oh. I have to say, Han Yue's net play today has been good, hasn't it? Match point opportunities. 7 of them for Han Yue. First one well saved by Kjaersfeldt.
Service over 40-20.
And this time, on her second match point opportunity, the number 9 seed Han Yue defeats Denmark's Lena Kjaersfeldt. 21-14 in the deciding game. A match lasting an hour and 1 minute. Well, she fought bravely, did Lena Kjaersfeldt. Showed mental resilience in the second game, having dropped the first to come back and force a decider. But the Chinese number 9 seed Han Yue safely through to the third round once more. Confirmation of the scoreline: 21-13, 14-21, 21-14 in the deciding game in an hour and 1 minute. Well, coming up next, we turn our attention to men's singles. And the silver medalist at last year's Commonwealth Games, NC Yong of Malaysia, up against a 2-time World Championship medalist and home favourite, Anders Antonsen of Denmark. So welcome back to the magnificent Royal Arena here in Copenhagen. Day 3 of competition at the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships. 2 more matches to come today on court number 1, and next up it is the Commonwealth Games silver medalist Eng Si Yong of Malaysia up against a 2-time world champion